Hello and welcome to my third day of the Iceland saga. Now, if you'll be traveling in the southeast part of the Iceland, you would be absolutely mesmerized by the beauty of the place, there's no doubt in that. However, did you know that you will be traveling next to a massive bomb ready to explode? I'm talking about one of the most powerful active volcanoes in the world, Katla. Now, why this volcano is so scary is because it's supposed to erupt every 50 to 80 years, and it hasn't now for more than 100 years, and all of the geologists are saying that it's still very active. So we are actually sitting and waiting for a whole Armageddon to happen. However, it's not one of your typical volcanoes. Instead, as you can see, it's sitting on top of the massive glacier. And you might be wondering, what is happening when a volcano is erupting underneath a glacier? Now, the term for this is called Jökulhlaup. I hope Icelandic is not going to be too mad for my pronunciation. What does it look like? It's basically the magma goes underneath the glacier, heating up the ice, making it into a water, or eventually it becomes like a massive big lake. And the power underneath this lake grows up so much that eventually it breaks the dam. But what the dam is, it's a massive rock. And together with this rock, with the avalanche and everything together, it goes all the way down to the underneath cities, roads, or whatever is there. And with absolutely annihilating power, it destroys everything that it has in its own way. In this photo from 2015 eruption of the volcano Skafta, you can see how miniature is the bridge comparing to the size of this massive avalanche going against it. Now you might be also wondering, how the hell are there people living next to such a volcano? Well, firstly, they are Icelandics, they don't care. And secondly, they are actually well aware of it. They have a precise plan of evacuation listed in the bullet points, and every single person in Vik has it at their home. And do you want to know, guys, what is the first bullet point of this plan? To go and open the doors for cattle so that the animals have a free will to escape in the case of the emergency. This is the type of the people that we are talking about. And let's go and see their country.
Good morning, guys. This is the beginning of day 3. I woke up and the weather changed dramatically from what was there yesterday. A huge cloud was waiting for me, which reminds me too that the weather can change very quickly here. So always check weather that is or roads that is, to make sure that you travel safe and you're ready for any road closes or any weather changes. That's important. And our first destination is the Black Sand Beach. So before you go to the Vik, where you can see also Black Sand Beach, I'll definitely recommend visiting this place. important thing to say about this beach is it's very famous for the fact that there are quite a lot of tourists, unfortunately losing their lives to the fact that they are getting too close to the ocean and the killer waves. Oh my god! You see where the waves can go to. So guys, be careful over here. Don't attempt to get too close to the water. It's an cold Arctic water. Only 11 minutes from Reynisfjara beach, you're arriving to Vik. This is a very tiny town that you can walk in 30 minutes, or even quicker if you use scooter. Once again, you can enjoy black sand by walking on a black sand beach on top of a horse. By the way, this is a horse hay. Just glazing at it with an epic view behind you. Or playing in the playground sandbox. This town can also offer a small hike to a Vik church, cool monument, but there was something else that left me absolutely speechless.
Of lava. These form in natural eruptions if the lava is falling over an edge or getting caught by strong winds. And we're getting a lot of bubbling action, as you can see further down, because we put a little bit of water in the sand, which is now turning into steam and bubbling up through the lava. And these kind of bubbles you see now, this is something that can also happen in nature when you have a volcano erupting underneath a glacier.
Guys, so I just came back from Lava Center in Vik. It's an absolutely must-have an experience. They not only show you the real lava, how it's flowing, melting in front of you, they also explain how it's composed, how it's made. They can answer you any questions about the lava that you want. And before that, they even explain you about one of the most powerful volcanoes in the world, Katla, that is literally next to us, and the devastating effect it has when it's exploding. And also they provide you some information about what to do if this volcano is going to erupt any moment. So it's maybe a life defining experience for you. So absolutely 5 out of 5 stars, 100% you need to visit it, guys. On the way to the next destination, Iceland will once again surprise you with interdimensional panoramas. Almost the whole way you'll be surrounded by huge fields of lava rocks, but because they are covered by a thick layer of a dark green moss, you will get the impression that this is an enormous fluffy blanket. Seeing something so unique and spectacular, you won't resist the temptation to stop and take photos and videos. However, this type of moss can easily be destroyed and they grow only 1 centimeter per year. So please respect the natural beauty of the place and don't step in them.
And just after the Mossy fields, I went to another iconic Icelandic place with very easy to pronounce name.
Fjaðrárgljúfur.
Just for the record, that was me.
Once again, there is a small and easy to hike path with very scenic views. I finished the factory tour or something like that valley. What I can say, it's not bad. It's absolutely stunning, like in every other place here in Iceland, like a huge canyon with the massive rocks and river. However, if you're gonna go to the Skaftafell, to the waterfall way, it has much more waterfalls. It's the same canyons. It's longer. Maybe it's a little bit more challenging, more difficult. You have like more incline and more in the beginning and in the end. But overall, I would say if you go to the Skaftafell waterfall and you have an extra time, go here. If you don't have an extra time, you can skip it. I was on my way to the campsite, but once again I couldn't resist to stop next to a couple of absolutely gorgeous places. Guys, so just in the middle of the road, I mean between the cities, it's literally nothing. And you're just literally passing by things like this. And there's thousands of them, there's lots of them. This country is one of a kind. And what's nice that I've noticed, if you look at this, the water is literally getting out of the rocks. It's just somewhere from the rock. Just look at this. How? I don't know. It's very cool. Campground, day number 3. And once again, this campsite had a short trail leading to another waterfall. Now it's the end of your day, you're exhausted, and you might be asking yourself, do I really want to do it? I saw already so many waterfalls, what else can I see?
And just when you think that it's so low already in Iceland, well, you might just be wrong.